I am Park Seunghee, professor at Seonghee University. I'm very honored to stand here as the first speaker in S session. The main topic for my presentation is AI, Big Data-based AI for Safety Korea, ASK solution for smart cities. We may have disasters, a range of disasters in living in a city, and responding to such kind of disasters is very important, especially in the post-COVID era, COVID-19 era. So we should collect such kind of data and analyze the data, collected data using AI. We need such kind of solution. So today I have prepared. Okay, today I'm going to introduce what ASK solution is to you.
방금 전에 말씀드린 이 안전한국 실현을 위한 AI 솔루션.
So AI solution for safety Korea, ASK solution. First, let me introduce the background of introducing this solution. I cannot present all the relevant examples requiring this solution. So I've picked some of the situations here, such as heat waves or wildfires. So I will introduce how this solution can be applied for such kind of disasters. Smart disaster response. As I mentioned before, we need to provide a solution that can be felt by the ordinary citizens. So in that sense, we should utilize the big data to support decision-making process. So we need such kind of a solution to support decision-making process. And AI solutions are now widely being used for everyday applications like for instance, chatbot solution. When there's a disaster, we need to collect disaster information. We need to respond to the disaster in real time. And to minimize casualties, what kind of actions will be required? AI solution support us in making the right decisions. And then there are a range of disaster response manuals in place. When we introduce the ASK solution, we need to apply this kind of existing manuals into the system. Because I cannot I cannot demonstrate to you all the solutions today, so I've picked two solutions. The solutions to respond to heat waves and wildfires. In recent 5 years, we have seen the frequent heat waves. So annually, about 19 people die because of heat-related diseases. In this city, Sejong also suffered some casualties because of heat waves. Due to the accelerating climate change, now the National Institute of Meteorological Research forecasts that there will be more disasters relevant to heat waves. In terms of wildfire, annually about 571 wildfires in Korea. And it is one of the representative social disasters, actually. Because of climate change, we are seeing more frequent warning against dry weather. And we are seeing an increasing risks of wildfires, massive wildfires. Then how we should respond to wildfires? So the solution that can support the decision-making process in responding to wildfires is critical. So disaster response. You may not be very familiar with this term, disaster response. It is about how we should respond to disasters. Now we are living in the era of COVID-19. This is also a disaster. So we have a phased response manual
재난 상황이 완료된
from level
순간까지
1 to
시공간적
level 2,
범위에서
level
지속적으로
3.
유입되는 정보들이 있습니다. 그리고
We
과거에
have information
경험,
collected in a
이것을
temporal
기반으로
and
해서 연속적인
spatial
의사결정
range
과정을 거치는데요. 이때
from
필요한
time to
것이
time. And
디시전
then
메이킹 서포트라고 해서
we
의사결정
need
지원
a
시스템.
support for decision-making
이런
process.
분야로 연구가 많이 이루어져 왔고요. 최근에는
There have been a wide range of
빅데이터, AI
researches
솔루션이
in this
이
regard, and then
의사결정 지원
more
기술로
recently,
활용이 되고 있습니다.
big data and
정보를
AI
수집,
are
저장,
being
분류하기
utilized
위한 단순한
in this
시스템을
field.
넘어서 상황 판단
It is not just a system
할 때
to collect
의사결정을 쉽게 내릴 수
information.
있도록 자료를
It
분석해주고
helps analysis of data,
최적화된 의사결정을 할 수 있도록 도와주는
and it
솔루션.
helps
이런
the most
것들 제가
optimized
소개드리고자
decision-making process. So
아까
ASK
말씀드린 대로
solution
우리나라
provides
정부에서도
the answers
사실
for this. So I'm
2019년
going to do
12월이었나요?
some more about this solution.
1년 한 4, 5개월 전인 것 같은데 문재인 대통령이
About 1.5 years ago, President Moon also announced the national AI strategy.
문제나
He said that the Korean government should be the AI government,
5G AI 기반으로 지능형
which means that we should utilize the 5G AI or the big data
능력이
to better
정부가
respond to
가져야 할
disasters.
필수 능력으로 모든 국민들이
These kind of
인정,
technical
인지를 하고 있습니다.
capabilities are required to better respond to the latest
과연
disasters
어떻게
such as
대응을 하냐가 매우
COVID-19.
중요한 정부의 역할이기 때문에요. 그래서 한국형
The role of
디지털
government
뉴질,
is very
뉴딜
critical.
정책의 일환으로 지능형 정부가 필요하다.
So, as part of the Korean New Deal policy, the intelligent government is required, as he mentioned. That's why the government decided to introduce the ASK solution.
하는 일들이 있었습니다. 그래서 국내
So,
사례들, 소셜 빅보드라든가 실시간
we have had some similar cases like a social big board or the real-time disaster news monitoring system in other countries.
발생하는 미국의 캘리포니아
In the California, US,
파이어캐스트 3.0이라는
they have seen the frequent wildfires, so they provide a solution called Firecast 3.0, and there's another project, IBM Watson Global Green Horizon. So the government officials as the control tower, they need to provide support, and they utilize this kind of solutions. So most advanced countries have these kind of solutions. So that's why the Korean government needs to adopt this type of intelligent solution. This is concept diagram. As you can see, the safety brain optimized. You can see S diagnosis, S prediction, and S optimization. All this is called S brain. Now this S brain is under development in Korea. In the research R&D process, we established a test bed, data 8 and data macro. We have big volume data server, and then the data is collected using the open API. And then when an AI solution is developed, the AI solution learns data using this server. So a range of unstructured data is analyzed to visualize the required information for the control tower. The role of control tower is very critical in case of emergency or disaster. So you can see the visualized data in real time and can make a decision on time.
제가 오늘은 폭염 산불에 대해서 말씀을 드리고 있는데요.
So when there's a disaster, for instance, as I said, a heat wave or wildfire, heat wave related or wildfire related data is managed on the platform. And as you can see on the slide, there will be a control tower formed, and the control tower needs a solution in making decisions. So ASK solutions can be used at this point. So this is one of the representative AI solutions. On the right side, you can upload the
챗봇
questions
구동을 이그젬플로
about
보여드리겠습니다.
heat waves, and then the
단순하게 그냥 보여주는
chatbot,
게
the
아니라
AI solution,
폭염에 대한
responds
취약
to the questions.
대신 정보라든가
It provides
취약자들의
the
위치 정보라든가
information of the
그다음에
vulnerable,
쉘터
location
네트워크를 어떻게
information of the
구축해야 되는가,
vulnerable,
그
and it
수량과
provides a solution how to
구축 운영
establish
방안
the
이런
shelter
의사결정까지도 도와주는 지능형 솔루션이다라고
and
말씀드릴 수 있겠습니다.
how
이런 것들이
to operate the shelter.
갖추어져야만이 재난에 취약한 뭐 장애인이라든가
By building, by
고령자라든가
collecting
아니면
this kind of information and making
어린이
decisions,
이런
we
재난
can better
취약자들이
support
적절히
the vulnerable,
대처해서
including the disabled
폭염에
and
대한
children,
피해를 줄일 수가 있습니다.
to minimize the damage
이 다음
caused by
화면은
heat waves.
산불에 대한 재난 대응 시나리오인데요.
And then
산불이 발생하면
the digestive
지금도
response
여러 가지
scenario
솔루션들을
in case
이용해서
of a
적극적으로
wildfire.
대응을 할 수 있습니다.
We
하지만
have many
워낙 많은
solutions we can
방대한
utilize to
정보들이
respond to
있기 때문에
wildfires.
과거에
However,
이제
there
산불
are
경험 데이터라든가
a
지금
range
현재
of
산불이 발생한
different data
현장의
types
정보들을
actually.
다양한 데이터 수집 경로를 이용해서 수집을 하였을 때
So data can be collected
실시간으로
through
대응하는
different
솔루션들이 많이
routes.
있습니다. 산불
And then
대응을
there
하는
is a real-time
그
solution
인력
that we
자원이라든가
can use
소방 자원을 적절하게
to
어떻게
dispatch to our
투입하고
station
어떻게
the
배치하느냐가
firefighters or
피해를
the
줄일 수 있는 매우
other
중요한
equipment.
수단인데요.
These are important to
사람이
minimize
100%를 하는
damage.
것보다 빅데이터 인공지능적으로 분석한 솔루션을
If we can
이용하면
utilize big data, AI-based solutions, our response can be
이야기를
optimized.
말씀드리고 싶습니다.
That is the point.
보시는 거는 예입니다.
So this is an example here.
소방 헬기도 뜨고요. 우리가 드론도 활용할 수 있습니다.
Firefighting
산불 발생
helicopters
현장에 바로
or drones
인력이
can be
투입되는
used
거는
as
매우
well.
위험합니다.
Because
그래서 소방
the
헬기를
site of a
이용하거나
wildfire
드론을
is quite
이용하거나
dangerous, even to
뭐
firefighters.
이상이
So we
너무
may utilize
안
other
좋은
kind of machines or tools
환경에서는 물론
like
드론이나
drones.
소방 헬기가 뜰 수 없지만 일단은 현장 상황을 고려했을 때 소방
Considering
헬기가 뜨거나
the
드론을 띄울 수
site
있는
circumstances,
환경이 보시는 그림에서와 같이
as you can see on the AS system
산불 발생이라는 신고가
can be used
접수되자마자
when
시스템은
there's a call
작동이 되게
about the wildfire.
하나의
ASK
예인데요.
system is activated, and then drones can be dispatched to the site to scan the site information, and then the collected information is sent back to ASK information, as ASK system, and the information is visualized for firefighters, so the decision makers can make a right decision based on the visualized real-time information. Using this information, of course, we can minimize the damage. We have better or more intelligent solutions. This one is computer vision, deep learning based computer vision technology. When there's a wildfire, in this image, in this video clip, you can see, you can check the smoke, you can identify whether it is a smoke or it is not fire, or it is flame, or if there are some people there. Yes, so we can analyze whether people are near this wildfire point. Using this deep learning technology, we can clearly identify the point of a wildfire, the location of a wildfire, and then we can support the decision-making process with this data. Without this, it is not possible to contain the spread of wildfire. It is not possible to predict, actually, the possible damage of wildfire, and it will lead to a massive damage. This is also the computer vision technology. The drones take this image and then process these images to identify the affected area. And then, based on this, we can predict the damage going forward. This is a key element technology. So, as I mentioned, the decision-making support system is very important. When we need kind of information on the wildfire near Sejong City, Ask server collects various information and then it analyzes the collected information and data. This is an example.
챗봇 예시를 보여드리고 있습니다.
Here is a kind of chatbot
세종시에
example.
이러한 지능형 솔루션이 마련이 되면
When
어쨌든
Sejong City is equipped with this kind of
바다의
intelligence
해상
solution, ask
분노에
solution,
대한
Sejong City can better respond
시민들이 빠른 시간에
to
대처할 수 있는
possible wildfires near Sejong
그래서
City and to better protect
정부에서는
the
반드시
citizens
이러한
of
재난
Sejong.
대응 능력을 키우는
So, this
인공지능
solution will lead
솔루션으로
to enhancement of the
적극적으로 필요하다
capacity
이렇게 말씀드릴 수 있습니다.
to respond to disasters for the city.
준비된 자료를 함께 보시면 상황 판단 회의 시 직접 현장 상황을
So in the control tower office, you can see the site in real time. This is UI screen, an example.
보이지만 실제로 에스크가 가동이 되면
When Ask solution is activated,
제가 아까 말씀드린 인공지능 솔루션들이
AI solutions or big data solutions are operated inside a server,
단계별로 저희가
and step by step,
지원할 수 있는 정보들을
the solution requests and provide feedback on the required information.
산불 발생된 주변의 주요 위험 시설물들 정보도
And then it also shows you some dangerous facilities near the wildfire point.
보시는 화면은 폭염에 대한 대응
This data
결정 과정입니다.
shows the decision-making process in case of heat waves.
위험의 재난 취약자 정보들
Information of the vulnerable nearby.
발생하는 것도 중요하지만 발생하고 나서 그 단계별로
Warning sign, warning signals are of course critical.
단계별로 어떻게
However, we should think of how to respond at each different levels of warnings.
소개를 드리고 있습니다.
So ask solution, ask system can provide the required solutions.
소개해드린 에스크가 제대로 동작이 되면
When ask solution is properly operated, okay, we have the disaster response manual in place under the ministry, and we have 4 steps here.
이 대응 체계에 추가가 되면
And then
플러스 에스크
after response, after third step phase, ask can be utilized in the response level
의사결정 지원 솔루션
because ask system can support the analysis of big data or analysis of the required information. If we enhance our capacity to respond to disasters, we can station the limited resources properly, to better respond to the disaster, and that we can minimize the casualties.
대응 체계이고요. 여기도 역시 예방 대비 대응 보고
So,
프로세스에 제가 오늘 소개해드린 이 에스크 시스템이
4 steps here: prevention, preparation, response, and the response plus ask and recovery
산불이 발생했을
in case of wildfire.
인명 피해와 재산 피해를
By responding in these 4 or 5 steps, we can significantly reduce the casualties caused by wildfires.
자연재난에서는 폭염 그리고 사회적
So, as a natural disaster, I picked heat wave, and a social disaster, I picked wildfire.
두 가지 종류의 재난에 제가 연구 개발한 이 에스크 솔루션이
For these 2 types of disasters, if we
솔루션을 소개를 해드렸습니다.
apply ask solution,
뿐 아니라 수많은 종류의 재난이
or if we apply our ask solution to different types of disasters, including COVID-19,
그 정보들을 빅데이터 플랫폼을
we can better analyze the data based on the big data or AI,
영상 정보든 음성 정보든 또는 인구
information from images or videos or population. And if we apply a better kind of AI solution to ask, I think I can say that ask is the most optimized solution in this regard.
이슈를 제가 말씀을 드리고 싶습니다.
I wanted to talk about the safety in this session,
국민들의 안전을
and I believe that Ask a Solution
구취시키는데 안전을
can enhance the safety of Sejong
있다는
citizens.
말씀을 드리면서
Actually, that is my hope.
오늘 저의 강의는 이상으로 마치도록 하겠습니다.
Okay, I'm going to wrap up my presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you.